Hi, my name is Emily, and I'm a freelance journalist, photojournalist, and I was fascinated by watching the first take on this event today. Getting to see people virtually explore a room and see how that affected their brain and what effect that had on them emotionally was incredibly impactful. I think it's fascinating to look at how our environments impact us and the ability to chart that with science and to see it on a screen real time is incredible. The impact that might have on people shopping for homes is unlimited.
When someone's doing this, even with real estate and being in a room, I think about, okay, what are the actual feelings? Defining the feelings and what are the bodily sensations as they experience these different rooms. And, how it may impact different types of people, different personalities, or people with trauma or attachment disorder issues.
That was really interesting. I've never done anything like that before, and it was just neat to kind of put the headband on first to kind of make sure that I have all the right reading levels and the information that they needed. And then once I put the VR headset on, it was just cool how it took me to, first it told me to, kind of relax, and that made me breathe. And so I started kind of relaxing a little bit. And then once I got into the first space, it was really bright, kind of bigger space, lots of windows and lights coming in. And if I look over to my right, there was a staircase, and it just felt good. The ceilings were high, white walls. Basically my thought was, this is a really nice room. This is something that, I would like to be in. And then as soon as the second image came in, I just felt myself like, oh, I don't want to be in here. It was really dark, small. The doors were all closed. The windows, barely any light coming in. It just felt really closed. I just felt really closed in, and I just wanted to kind of get out. So it's just really interesting the severity of my emotion from the first one to the second one. It was really cool.
So you'll just slip the headset on just like that.
Okay.
Have you ever been in VR before?
No.
Okay, so we're going to tighten this. If you just take these bands,
Okay.
and you can kind of tighten them around your head.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Okay. I think the important thing to just notice is that there is a difference between the two rooms, which is a success of the software. Okay,
Yes.
it's the success of our program. This is just a beta test, right? This is the very beginnings. We don't really understand all this technology just yet, but I will tell you this, that so her mind was very open to discussion in the second space, even though her verbal testimony was quite different from what our scans resulted. Doesn't mean we were right. It just means that that's what we just collected, okay? Could have been a lot of variables, could have been lack of glasses, no copper, those kind of things. But I will say that in your particular case, make sure your bedroom door is open.
It is.
Okay.
Is normally you leave your bedroom door open? Always? Okay. There you go.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
She obviously didn't like the room, but her brain was like, yeah, let's talk. And so why open the door? What does that signify?
Sure. So there's not a whole lot we can do to change a bedroom other than paint color, and maybe in some cases ceiling height, and then art, and then lighting, of course. But opening the door was a very cost-effective way to kind of open the space, and something that they can do tonight to impact their lives when they get home. And they've already done that, just naturally. They already know, don't close the bedroom door, and that I think is really impactful. That can be a slight change that can change the dynamic of how comfortable you feel and how emotionally available you are.
I've never really done that before, so that was kind of interesting all on its own. But when you apply that kind of technology to the field of real estate, I think that's I mean, I just see that opening up so many different doors, and maybe a better customer experience, because you're kind of understanding the science behind your actions or your wants versus your, desires, your dislikes versus your likes. So there's a lot of different factors to this scientifically that, like, a person like me would have definitely been interested in before purchasing a house or going on like a house hunt.
Both of you responded extremely well to the first room, which was that high ceilings, the fire going. Tell me about that.
I wanted to get marshmallows, even though I hate them. I wanted to roast one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So when they're in the room that they both like, with the big high ceilings and the
Yep.
warm, inviting fireplace, what
Sure.
kind of
let me show you.
conversations should they be having in that room, or activities, or
Sure. So they definitely are both flexible in that space. They both have logical and emotional, so
Uh-huh.
they can go either case. Sometimes we do see like kind of polar opposites, but you guys are both able to really have a generic conversation in an open space. It's the bedroom and the smaller spaces with the closed doors that we kind of get polarized. Okay, so just keep in mind when you're in open spaces, you guys are very compatible. Like, you're running right along from a biological standpoint. Now, there's a lot of layers, and Cindy will tell you all about that. But the biological standpoint, you guys are very compatible in open spaces. Just be careful when you get into small spaces. Be understanding of her wanting to talk a lot during those spaces. Okay? And that's her way of, right?
What?
Yeah.
I do not. Yes, I do.
And I don't, right? Like, I don't.
You clam up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to clam up.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm like, and then this.
And you're probably going to be like, stop talking, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I actually have said that before.
Yeah, yeah. Just understand that that's her way of naturally responding to the space.
Okay,
Because her brain's
I get
lighting
nervous.
up. Right.
that's good to know. I mean, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
You go to sleep, and then I just talk your ear off. Cool.
You talk her ear off at night?
Every night.
wow.
She's just like, yep, I
That's pretty
agree.
exciting. That's good
Yeah.
stuff, guys.
It's great.
That's
Isn't
amazing.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're busted.
That's pretty much it. Can we open the champagne now?